The next topic is set due date and shipping costs at ship time. So we're now looking at lending requests. We're on the lender side of the borrowing request, and we're shipping the items to our partner. And there's now a new page where you can ship a whole bunch of items. You don't have to do this on a request by request basis, but there is one single location in Alma from which you can register the items for shipping, and you can set a new due date or a new shipping cost at the ship time. You don't have to edit the request. You can update the due date and the cost during shipping. So let's take a look in Alma at how this is done. Okay, so here we are in Alma. Let's go into the lending requests and see if we have any requests we want to ship. And let's say these two requests, the chemical senses and the natural. Suppose I want to ship them. I'm just going to take a look. Remember their external identifier. The chemical senses was Chem613, and the natural was Nat613, because we're going to need this identifier in the shipping items page. So I go into Alma menu, shipping items. And here we can start adding the items one by one for shipping. So first, shipping format. We have digital, physical, and physical non-returnable. In our case, these are physical items. And let's say the shipping cost is $2 US. And let's set the due date for June 18th, 2014. And now we have to scan in the barcode of the item and the request ID. So let's start with the item. The first item, I believe, was called chemical senses. So, chemical senses. I select it. And the request ID. Okay, so first I scan the item barcode and fail to find active lending request by barcode request ID. So we have to put in explicitly the request ID. This is because there was still no move request for the item, so I basically have to provide both bits of information, the item barcode and the request ID. So the request ID for this was Chem613. Okay. And we can see that the item is now marked down for shipping. Incidentally, if this were an ISO environment, my partner would receive an ISO message regarding the shipping. In other environments, the borrowing side does not receive a message. And we have here the chemical senses, shipping cost of $2, and due date of June 18th. So this is a new ability that we can set the due date and the shipping at this stage of the shipping. And let's say we want to add another item. So the other item we had was the natural. Let's select it. And the request ID was Nat613. Okay. And lo and behold, this item was now also added to the list for shipping with the due date and cost that we've provided. Now, in this example, I used the same due date and shipping cost, but I can change this on an item per item basis. So this is a very convenient way to handle bulk shipping rather than going after each lending request one by one. You basically have one page here in Alma, the shipping items page, where you can take care of the shipping en masse. So that is set due date and shipping costs at ship time.